Okay, hi guys, so we're going to have a go with my puppy, Wanda. Wanda, here. She's only 6 months old, has done nothing yet with regards to tracking. So I'm going to show you the two ways that we start our dogs with tracking. So to begin with, the first one is going to be hide a person and have her find them. I don't know how it's going to go because we're sort of going the wrong way with the wind, but we'll see what she does anyway. Normally it would be with the wind to our backs, but we're sort of more going into the wind today. I've got her harness and I've got a long line, a tracking lead. This is a 5 metre tracking lead I'm going to put on her. I won't need the full 5 metres for this, probably not. It's fine to start on your regular lead. It's also fine to start on a flat collar if you do not have a harness. So I'm just going to, good girl, harness her up, and then my helper is going to go hide. I've also got my start pole for my helper, so we know where the track goes. So it's really important when you're doing this that you have a start and you have a really clear finish where they go and you know where your track goes. And to begin with, it's going to be really short. Okay? No, you have that.
Well, you explain what I'm doing with it.
Oh, yeah. Right, so the helper is going to. So what we're going to do is they're going to go down there a little way, and he's going to put the start peg in the ground. He's going to walk straight, and today we're going to go hide behind a bush down there. You can also hide in long grass if you've got it, just somewhere where your helper hides and disappears out of sight. You'll see that when we get to the video. Now, he's going to walk away and call the puppy, Wanda, and entice her with this toy, which she really likes, don't you? Yeah. And just encourage her and go, oh, and get her really excited about him leaving her. And then, hopefully, when we find him, he's then going to like praise her and have a big game with her and make it really exciting for finding him.
Just need a stick.
Yeah, apparently we just need a stick, but I'm hoping the toy works better than the stick. So that's what we're aiming to do with this first session, okay? So I'll give the toy back to Jeremy here. I'm going to harness Wanda up and we will get going. Okay, now the trick with your harness is always to make sure you know where the top is. Okay, so her head goes through here and this is the top there. Wanda. Yeah. Alright, our harness is on. Our helper is going to take that start pole and walk down to where that little bush yellow flower in front of us is. As we can see here, Wanda's going to watch him. So he's going to place the start peg in and then he's going to call Wanda and show him what it's got.
What is it?
Keep calling her all the way. Keep calling her. And we can see here Wanda's really keen to go. Keep going. I'm going to hold her. Alright, and as soon as he's disappeared, we're going to go. Alright, let's go. Find him. Let's go. Where is he? Where is he? Where'd he go? Okay. Yes. Yes, good girl. Where'd he go? Where is he? Where'd he go? Find him. Where'd he go? Where is he? Where's Dad? Where is he? Where'd he go? Let's go. Yes, good girl. Good girl.
Good kid.
So we have a big game at the end. Want it to be really super rewarding for finding their person. Okay? Keep playing. You're going to probably get about a 2-minute game with them. Ideally, I should be taking the harness and lead off, but this is baby steps. It doesn't matter at the moment. This is all about teaching her the game and making this fun. Now, you probably saw as we went along down there, she stopped, she was unsure, I was stopping a little bit, and then when she went forward I went with her, and you probably saw too where she got her nose down and I actually praised her for it. Guys, the first footage there, the battery ran out, so I was explaining that as I was going with Wanda, whenever she seemed to sort of go off the track or she was unsure and she was stopping, I stopped with her as well and just wait, and then as soon as she went, I'm going to go forwards, you go forward with her, so you're encouraging that forward motion. And the second thing I did is whenever she put her nose down, which you'll see she does, she put her nose down a couple of times, and so I've praised it. I'm like, yes, 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 and I'm moving forward with her. So we're encouraging the nose down tracking by some praise and by the forward motion with the dog. We discourage the air scenting or the looking around and using our eyes by just stopping and waiting. I didn't say anything to her. We don't tend to say much when we're teaching our dogs tracking. Praise is okay. You don't cue your dog on where to go or say no or anything. Just use your stopping and your forward motion action to assist the dog to know. Tracking is one of those things that most dogs, it's very rewarding to them once they get into it, and obviously finding the person at the end is super exciting for them as well. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to do the second form of getting started with tracking, which is where I'm going to hide her toy and food at the end of a very short track. So this is where you can do it without another person or with one person holding your dog while you go and lay the track, or you can tie them to a tree or a post or something and you lay the track and then come back and get your dog, and you can do this yourself. Okay, so we'll do a second video, another video for that. Okay, so
Show them.
right, so here we are, we're going to do our second track. This is just a demo. Okay, this is the one where I just explained. This is where you can start off on your own. Now to do this, I've got my tracking harness and my lead all ready to go. I have a toy and I have a super high value reward, which she's actually never had before. So hopefully it's high value rewarding. This is just my dog tins, they're very useful for training. I also have some cheese in my pocket so I can leave little bits along the track, along the way. But I'm going to make this a short track to begin with. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the start peg and I'm going to walk out there, start my track, and then hide this at the end. Then I'm going to walk back. Remember, we talked about this on our Zoom session. It's a big D, guys. Do not walk back along your track. Pay attention to your wind direction as well, so that you want your scent blowing away from your track. So it's going to be a big D. Okay, so our wind is blowing sort of this way. So over my left shoulder. So we are going to be going with the wind at our back on this track, which is how you actually want to set this up. Okay, so I'm going to go and lay this track.
Put a harness on first.
No, and then I'm going to come back, harness my dog up, and we're going to lay this track, and my helper's going to hold her. Right, okay, so off we go. I'm going to put this down, and we're going to hide the toy and our food reward at the end. I'm going to drop a little bit of cheese on the track too, just to help her. So Wanda, bye! Bye, Wanda! Ready? Bye, Wanda, bye-bye! Bye, Wanda!
Where is she? Where is she? Where is she?
What have I got? Ready? Woo!
Have you got enough brain power to remember?
go straight away. Got a harness on still because we're learning. And off we go. Let's go. Good puppy. Very good. Alright, so you would have seen there, she ran over the cheese, I think in the first one, but then the second little spot where I'd put some cheese, she went, oh look, here's some cheese. And then she got the second one and hooked back onto it. A little bit unsure there after at the end there, and went, what am I doing again? Is there more cheese? And as you saw, straight onto this end. So now we have our reward, and we're going to have our game, and we're going to take our harness off. Because the harness signifies that's it. Okay, that's the end. This is all part of the procedure of teaching them. Okay, that harness on means working time, fun and game time. Good, yeah, oh, you like that. Don't eat the aluminium foil. Oh, was that good, was it? Junk food for dogs. Hey, junk food for dogs, all right. She says, I don't want the toy anymore, I want the food. Hey, and then we have a big game, and a big party, and she says, no, there's food all over the ground, I'm going to eat that. Okay, so once she's finished eating, I will keep playing with her. That's the end of that, okay? And we'll talk a bit more later about doing a couple of these in a row. Okay, so that's it. That's the second method of being able to introduce tracking on your own.